What's up, YouTube? We're back here at Blitz Games today playing some more Lorcana on Pixelborn. I have for you today a new Mufasa deck that I got from online. This one took second place in a 1.5K tournament. It was out of 33 total people, and this was the runner-up. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at it, play some games with it, see how it does. So we have the 1-cost Minnie Mouse and the 1-cost Pluto, 4 of each of those. We have Mother Gothel and Simba, 4 of each of those for our 2-cost cards. Then for 3s, we have 2 Baloos, 4 Docs, 4 the stylish Surfer Minnie Mouse, 3 of the Pongo, Determined Father. Then for our 4-costs, we have Hades, 3 of those, along with the Evasive Pongo, 4 of those, and 4 Rapunzels. Then for our 5-costs, we have Maui, along with Mufasa. And then for 6, we have Hydra, Lady Tremaine, and Madame Medusa. And then our big guys, we have 4 Maleficent, the monstrous dragon, and then 1 copy of Chernabog. So let's go ahead and get into some games and see how this bad boy does. So our first matchup is going to be against blue and red. I've noticed that Mufasa decks do tend to have a slight advantage against blue and red because Mufasa decks tend to be pretty quick getting some lore near the beginning with cards like Minnie Mouse here. We don't have any 1 or 2 drops, so we're going to have to try to send back some of these cards. Let's send back everything except for 1 of the Minnie Mouse. Try to get some more small cards. We do want a nice curve. We did get a 1-drop, but no 2-drop. So let's go ahead and we can ink a Maui. Get out Minnie Mouse. Would love to see a 2-drop. They go ahead and ink their Tamatoa, get out a Popsicle. Alright, we did get a Baloo. That's not a 2-drop, but it'll do. Go ahead and quest with Mickey or Minnie for 1. We can go ahead and go turn 3, this Minnie, and then turn 4 Pongo. Get a couple of evasives out there. Especially being on the play, we want to take advantage of that as much as we can. Now our problem we're going to run into here is inkables. We're going to need some inkables in our hand. They did play their Mickey to get their ramp. We did get a Doc, thankfully, to ink. Get out Pongo. We can quest for 3. Get out to a nice 5-0 lead. We are going to have to be careful of a board wipe, which they could technically play next turn. They're really ramping up quick here. All right, again, unfortunately, we are hurting on inkables, so we're going to have to get rid of Maui. Quest with the team. I'm going to go ahead and get Baloo out there in bodyguard form. Now, even if he is wiped, he does get us 2 lore, unless it's with a Hades that just sends it to the inkwell. But be prepared. Maleficent, Dragonfire, anything that banishes it will just get us 2 lore. They are questing. I do expect to be prepared here. There it is. So we did get our 2 lore up to 12. We don't have much left in our hand, unfortunately, and we also don't have anything to ink. All uninkables, but we can go ahead and drop Hades, get back Pongo. I could ink it, but I'd rather keep it. Let me get out McDuck Manor, along with a Flower Sham, which is their draw card engine. Ink Simba. And then use Lady Tremaine to get rid of their Flaversham. We'll see just how much removal they have in their hand. If we can get out a quest for 3 next turn, that's definitely helpful. McDuck Manor really doesn't scare me. With them being so low on lore, normally that'd be a priority target, but in a situation like this, we just want to get to 20 as quickly as possible. We don't want to waste any resources on trying to get rid of that. They did get another Flaversham, which allows them a bunch more cards. Grammatala. The Popsicle, so they're able to draw 2 more cards next turn, as long as Flaversham's still out there. I would love to go wide here, but another board wipe is quite scary. So I'm just going to go ahead and play down Baloo. In bodyguard form, we'll keep these guys in hand, just in case. If they wipe Baloo, that gets us up to 18. So if they're not able to take care of these directly or board wipe right now, then we'll win this game. Yeah, there goes Baloo. I assume that means they have a Maui in hand. Or Madame Medusa, that works too. Got a second McDuck Manor out. Alright, we are going to have to go a little bit wide here. We are up to 19. We can go ahead and get out Pongo and Mother Gothel. Hoping they can't deal with both. Play 2 of something like this, they would need 1 more ink, which they do not have, so they can't do that. They could board wipe, but besides that, I can't think of anything that'd be able to take them out. I don't think they're playing Dragonfire, but we don't know. With a Fishbone, that means they're just trying to look for cards to draw, looking for another Be Prepared, most likely. If they're not able to draw it, that's going to be the game. Did they draw Be Prepared? Alright, they traded there. If they have a Maleficent, they can take care of one of these, but they can't take care of both. Gaston, that's looking like the game. There it is. Game 1. Alright, as usual, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let me know down in the comments below, what deck are you playing with right now? I'm curious. There seems to be a pretty good meta in terms of variety. So what's your favorite deck to play with? Lately, mine has definitely been my blue and purple deck that I have. If you want to check that out, it is in some of my other videos. But let me know what decks you've been enjoying playing with. Alright, for this, we're playing against blue and gray. We do have a decent curve going on here. We'll throw back one of these Rapunzels. I'm okay keeping everything else. Or, actually, let's throw back blue just so we have the potential to get some more inkables. I'm definitely okay with this hand. This might be a tough matchup for a Mufasa deck. They do have a lot of removal, along with things like Cogsworth. Alright, we don't need a second Simba, so let's go ahead and ink that. We can get out Pluto. Depending on if they play anything this turn, we might be able to go turn 2 into Dock, potentially into turn... Oh, they got a Captain Hook. There goes that idea. Alright, what we can do is play Maleficent. We can bodyguard Simba, that way we can quest with Pluto. They go ahead and take the trade. Mother Gotha would be nice, so that Rapunzel can draw us 3 cards. There's their Quill. Them going first and having a Quill is definitely going to make it tough for us in terms of lopsided ink. All right, we can go ahead and get rid of a Pongo into a Dock. Continue to quest with Pluto. Hope to drop Mufasa next turn. As long as we can keep everything out here. They're really rampant. There's a Beast. So a Madame Medusa or a Lady Tremaine would be nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of Pongo. We can quest with the team. And then get out Mufasa. Beast does let them draw an extra card. They go ahead and take a look at our hand. They are up to 8 ink in their inkwell, and there's the whole new world. It does help us a little bit. If they're not able to get rid of one of these, we can Lady Tremaine or Madame Medusa next turn to get rid of this Beast. Depending on what they do, obviously. There's along came Zeus. What are they going to get rid of? That's a little overkill for any of our characters out, but... Tough decision for him, huh? They chose Doc. That's what I would have chosen. There's a Mr. Smee. Alright, so we can go ahead and... I wish we could ink Pluto. Ink our Minnie here. Use Pluto's ability. Always be careful on Pixelborn. You don't know how many times I've hit this one instead. Go ahead and play that Madame Medusa. Get rid of their Beast. Quest for 2 with Mufasa. Alright, there goes Mufasa. Let's see what we get. Hopefully something good. Simba? I swear, my luck is not good with Mufasa. Always getting those 1 and 2 drops. Alright, there's their Gaston, which we can get rid of with Lady Tremaine. Unless they play another character now. Alright, they got a Flaversham. Alright, well, we're going to quest with the team. And then what do we want to do? Go ahead and ink one of these Rapunzels. I don't think Lady Tremaine is necessary right now. Let's go ahead and try to go a little bit wide and hope they don't have something like 2 swords. Got out 2 things that both quest for 2. There's Tink. Hopefully they don't have a swords in their hand. That's going to hurt if they do. And there it is. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Give them a well played on that. Alright, there's our Maleficent, which we are not anywhere close to playing. I'd love to play Lady Tremaine, but they're just going to sacrifice that Hiram, which would, I guess, be helpful because of how many cards that they can draw with it. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get rid of... Ooh, this is tough. Get rid of Pongo. Play out Pluto. And Lady Tremaine. Make them get rid of one thing. They did get rid of Hiram. So at least they can't draw cards with it unless they have a second one in their hand. Another beast. We're going to quest with Tinkerbell. I'd love to be able to draw some cards with Rapunzel, but all their stuff is far too big. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Pluto's ability along with getting rid of Rapunzel so that we can play Maleficent. Get rid of Beast. We need to stop them from drawing cards as much as we can. Not going to quest with Lady Tremaine just yet. We'll wait for another turn. Alright, they do have a Cogsworth. We can Lady Tremaine next turn to get rid of one more thing. Hopefully they don't play another character. Make them choose to get rid of one of these. They could take out our Pluto right now, but that would stop them from questing for probably 2 with Tinkerbell. They're not going to use Gaston to do that. They are questing up to 14. So we are in definite trouble now. There's a Chernabog, which is helpful. Costs 0. I would definitely consider putting another Chernabog in here. Alright, so let's see how we can do this. Would be great to be able to take out both of these through attacking, but that's not going to happen. We're going to have to use Maleficent to take out Tinkerbell. Just quest with Lady Tremaine and Pluto. Use this Lady Tremaine, make them sacrifice one. So we are going to present lethal. We'll see what they can do about it. That was quite the draw. Alright, there goes their Gaston. And then let's play our Chernabog down. And see what they can do about it. Quested for 2. And lucky dime. Well played. We were going to quest. We had 10 on the board. That was close. All right, that's it for today. Again, please like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments your favorite deck. Again, I would love to hear from you. And we'll see you again next time.